Hey, good morning guys. How are you all doing? I know this is a little bit different from how we're used to doing school, but I'm excited because I think we've got some really cool things that we're going to get to do together. A couple of things. If you're going to do the technology side of all of this, everything you need is going to be on my website, which I'm going to show you exactly where it all is on my website and how to get there in just a few minutes. The other thing is that every Tuesday and Thursday from 10 to 10:40, I'm going to be putting a link up on my website to do something called Zoom. All you have to do is click on it, and then you'll actually be able to see me and talk to me and ask me questions. I'm actually really excited about this because this is a great way for us to still get to see each other and talk. And if you're struggling with one of the assignments, I'll be able to help you right then, and you won't have to wait for me to call. The other thing that we're going to be using is something called Seesaw. This is really awesome, especially if you're doing everything online, because as soon as you put your answers in, it's going to alert me and tell me that you did it, and then I can look at it and see how you did, and I can even then give you feedback on how you did. All of these are pretty new to me, so y'all just kind of bear with me. Y'all know Miss Stone is not the most technologically advanced, so we're learning all this together, but I'm really excited and I think it's going to be really great. So I'm going to show you how to get on everything on the website and how to get there and how to log into Seesaw and all of that kind of stuff. So y'all bear with me here, okay? Alright guys, I am going to show y'all exactly where you need to go to get all your stuff for me. So first thing, go to the brownfieldisd.net. That's where you're going to start. You're going to go to campus, and obviously you're going to choose Oak Grove because that's where you go to school at. Then from there you're going to go to faculty and staff up at the top, 5th grade, Miss Stone. And then my suggestion, I can't seem to get these organized the way I want them, so just go to my profile first, and that's going to take you to my front page. Okay, you'll know it's me because hey, there I am, look at there. This is going to be where my contact info is. You can see that it has my email address right there. And then if you come over to this left hand side under the navigation, go to Miss Stone's home, and this is where you're going to find out, hey, looky there we are again. This is where it's going to kind of give you just a basic overview of where everything is, okay? So you've got some different tabs. We've got our photo album tab, so I'm going to go there real quick, show you what that looks like. On the photo album tab, this is where I'm going to post a bunch of, like, the anchor charts of what I would use in class. I'm going to post those here as well. That way, if you're having trouble on something I've assigned, go to there first and see if there's anything that can help you. But also, when we start using our Seesaw app, which I'm going to show you how to get there in just a second, this is where you're going to get your QR code. So there's one for Miss Pickett's room, there's one for Miss Hall's homeroom, and there's one for Miss Stone's homeroom. So make sure that you're clicking on the right one. Once you've scanned the QR code, then you select your name, and then that's when you start working. And all of the great thing about the Seesaw app is that it's going to send every single thing that you do to me. That way I can check it immediately. Okay, we're going to go on ahead and go down. We're going to go to this daily schedule. So on the daily schedule page, I've written on here when my Zoom meetings will be, but also I put some dates on here. So next week, the 30th through the 3rd, this is when you're going to finish up all of those Achieve 3000 lessons. I know there was a bunch of them, so you get to finish them up. And then next week is also where I am going to start, well, obviously this is where I'm going to add in my videos. They're going to come out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. On Thursday, it's going to be kind of a special edition video because I'm going to use our link to this book down here, To Tuck Everlasting, and then I'm going to actually read the first section to you, and we're going to have a little discussion about it as I'm doing it. If you click on this link here, it's going to take you, this is the book all here. You can see it all. It's a free Google document. Now, I know some of you were wanting the actual book. It's also on Kindle, so if your parents want to find that for you, you can do that as well. This is where it will either be on here or on my web. Actually, I'm sorry. It's going to be on the websites page is where I will post your link to do the Zoom with me. I have to post it that morning, so just know that you won't see it until probably about 20 minutes before I'm actually going to get on there, okay? So just know that this is the educational websites. This is where you're going to find your Seesaw to log in. Pearson, this is going to have reading, math, science, and then your login is your first name dot your last name. For some of you, because other people have your same name. If that doesn't work, try your first name dot last name and then try adding .1. If that doesn't work, try .2. But I didn't have to make anyone else past that. If you're still having trouble, just let me know. Your password is the Cubs1234. You've got a link to Achieve 3000 and then also your Manga High. Miss Pickett's going to be the one who's going to help y'all as far as the logins with that though, but I wanted to make sure that you had another place to go and find that if you needed it. Everything that I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and put on this one website, guys, okay? So if you need anything, come here first. If not, by this point, all of your parents have my phone number. They can give me a call, shoot me a text message, send me an email, and I will help them figure something out. As I said before, the Seesaw app especially is brand new to me, so I'm learning with y'all. So if there's something that's not working, you guys just let me know, okay? All right, so this is the website. If you need anything else, just let me know. See, guys, I told y'all I was already going to forget something, but that's okay. So I'm back for just a few more seconds to remind you that when we are on the Zoom calls, y'all got to make sure, because there's going to be a lot of us on there at one time, that we're not all trying to talk at once. Because if you do, then nobody's going to be able to hear anything. I haven't figured out exactly how we're going to make sure. I don't want y'all to have to raise your hands. That would be kind of silly to do in your house on a computer. But we'll figure out something. Just make sure that if you're not being able to hear something, make sure that you find some way to get my attention and tell me. But like I said, as long as we're kind of taking turns talking, it should work pretty well. Okay?